I'm back. Welcome to part 2 of the series that I'm currently doing about my 6 months experience living in Canada. If you're just watching this, my name is Yewande Ademilui. I'm popularly called Your Global Woman. This is the part 2 of a series that I'm currently doing. And if you've not watched it, I think you should watch it. It's a value for your time. And shout out to every single person that has dropped comment, that has shared the video link, that has watched, that have asked me questions. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. So today I'm going to be talking about scam. I know that I didn't really get the memo when I got here, but I got scammed, I think in February, over 1,000 Canadian dollar. And this is something I've heard that has happened to a couple of persons since I got here. So if you are thinking of coming to Canada, please be very careful of scam. It can happen to anyone. Coming from someone that I have an idea of finance, I was also scammed. And I'm going to drop this piece of warning or tip that if you're coming to Canada, these people are going to pry on the fact that if you don't have a job yet, so you have to be very careful of people that send you mail or send you message, oh, there is a job. Especially, they will not come from the point of, oh, it's a remote job, you will earn this amount and you'll be paid in crypto. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. These people scammed me in February. They also came back, I think, ending of April, and they came back recently using the same tactics. And the reason why I think this thing happened is because of the access to our information. So you have to be very careful where you share your information online. Be very careful of links that you are clicking. Coming from someone that did a bit of cybersecurity, be very careful of this, because this is one of the ways they actually get access to your phone number. So please be very careful who you share your phone number with. Be very careful of the link, job site that you are clicking, uploading your details, name, your phone number. Please do not share your social insurance number. It's very important. Don't share your social insurance number except the person is your employer. Do not share your social insurance number with them, please. It's very, very, even when you come here and you get your social insurance number, you will see that that's one of the things they are going to tell you, that don't share your social insurance number with just anybody. Please be very careful. Another thing I'm also going to talk about is starting all over. I know this is like one of the sensitive topics that I talked about in the first series. It's very much okay to start over. It's not too late and it's not too bad. So I'm coming from a place of media, experience of media, cybersecurity, and the first job I got is about accessibility. Yes, I have a bit of knowledge about accessibility because I was a sign language interpreter, American Sign Language, but I did not really have like a corporate work knowledge about it until I got here. So please be open. When I mean starting all over, be open to trying out new career journey. Be open to trying out new things, especially when it comes to your job. And this is for people like me that are freelancers, that are doing business back home in Nigeria. I know that you have so much back home. I must have even in the position to even give an advice, because we have different scenarios and different cases. But if it's very possible for you as a freelancer to sell your gadgets, if possible, if you cannot bring them down here, you need them here, if it's possible for you to sell your gadgets, please sell your gadgets. Don't give your gadget to somebody and you'll be expecting. People are very funny. People are very, very funny. So if it's possible for you to sell a major part of your gadget and have the cash as you are going, a greater percentage of it, please do it. And you can just put somebody in charge that maybe you have a level of trust with, because people can be very funny. People can be very funny. So if you're someone that has business, one business or the other that is running back home in Nigeria, and you are coming with your family, or you are coming like that, it's not going to be very easy you being in Nigeria and running it back home. That is why you have to put a structure in place before you move. And if it's not that feasible, you can sell it or take the idea back take the idea here with you. Do you get it? Or look for somebody that you can partner with. I hope that makes sense. Let's talk about newcomer offers. I was very shocked when I learned that there are so many benefits that you can enjoy as a newcomer, as a student, and I do not know if a lot of people know about this. And this newcomer offers, there are a lot of companies like banks, phone networks that have offers for newcomers and students. So there are some banks, a lot of banks gives like $100 to students if you're hoping that counts them $100, while there are some that you can get as much as like 300, 400. It depends on the bank. Some give iPad, some give Apple Watch. It depends on the bank, but a lot of them give cash. Do you get it? But the thing is, you have to fulfill some terms and conditions. You also need to find out. This is why you need to join the community, so that you'll be able to hear all this information. I didn't know about it until I mixed up with people, until I met people, people that are already in Canada. Oh, did you know about this offer? Did you know about this offer? And I would have just missed money like that. And another way you can also enjoy it, a lot of them also have this referral system where when you bring in one person, you get $50. So for example, your bank already gave you like $200 or $300, and they tell you that for every person you bring, you are getting $50, and the person is also collecting $50. So imagine you bring like 3 person or 4 person. That is also another way to make money, especially if you're a jovial person and very good with people. So phone bill also, like a lot of these phone networks also like give offers, like okay, maybe you're bringing family. These are things you should also look into if you're in Canada or if you're looking to come into Canada. Those are the things I've enjoyed. And one of the things that is very shocking to me is the way they pay, the payment duration. I remember that my first job, I was told I was going to be paid bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks I'll be paid. It was so shocking because where I'm coming from, it's either monthly or I get paid on a project, and it makes a whole lot of sense. It helps you plan. That is how I see it. It helps you plan. So imagine if you are earning something like maybe like 2,500 or 3,000. So it means that at the end of 2 weeks, you are being paid 1,250 or 1,500. So you can plan based on that. You can move your rent, you can budget for your rent, for your food, for your utility bill, and all that. So it's very easier for you to plan based on that. And if it's monthly, you just need to know how to work with it. Just back home, do you get? But I think the bi-weekly thing is actually good because you know that you are collecting 2 payments in the month. It's just that dividing your payments in the month. Also, please, I know that this might sound ridiculous, but no matter how much you are earning, I will advise that save little part of it, even if it's $50 every month. I know that I might not understand the place where you're coming from, but it feels good. Or at the end of the year, imagine that you're saving like $50 or $100 every month. So it means at the end of the year you have like 1,200. It goes a lot. You might not see the importance, but there's something called compound interest, compound effect rather, where you will not see it until at the end of the year. So as much as things are a bit hard, with the limited hours of working, if you're a student, I know it. I know how hard it is, but please try as much as possible to save at least $50 every month. And a lot of these banks have this non-taxable savings account that you can save it, and you still be earning some form of income and dividend on it. You just need to ask your bank if you don't know about it. One thing I also want to talk about is automation. So I already talked about the bi-weekly payments, right? Bi-weekly payments and automation actually has helped me because I already know that okay, at so time, at so day, my payment is coming in, so I'm able to automate. So even that automation will also help in your savings. So you already know that maybe you open an account, maybe with a bank investment account, right? And you're saying, Adi, for every payment slip that you get, they should just automatically remove, just like for people that are using piggy bank. Exactly. So just at the end of when they are sending that money, let them just remove $50. So when you are able to automate, it saves you a lot of drama and it saves you a lot of stress. You are able to like plan and budget ahead. So automation is something that has really helped and is really working for me and for a lot of people here. And I think it's something that you should look into. Now, credit system. I really do not understand much about it because I'm just new here, but the one thing I know is that this system is supporting credit, unlike where we are coming from, where it's more of cash, right? If you're holding too much cash, people start saying, are you doing something illegal? Because everybody is doing transfer. People are not really holding much cash. Do you get it? So it's better for you to understand how the credit system works. How can you use that to your own advantage? You know, the credit card, the loan, you know, just look for a way to for you to make it work for you. Please, if you are going to be getting credit card, don't go and collect credit card that you will not be able to pay for, right? Please and please. And this also even extends to, you know, overdraft, the non-sufficient fund fee, you know, because they will charge it, especially if you like automate some payment. If you did not meet the amount in your account, you'll be charged. It was one of my big sis that told me, and I'm like, I charge any $45 for NSF. I'm like, why? On top, say I don't get money. Say, hey, you're the one that think they should remove the money. Do you get it? So, you know, check into this thing. Ask your bank officer. It's very, very important for you to have a relationship with them, especially when it comes to finances. Go into the bank, ask questions, send them mail. They will always reply. And this leads to the next thing I want to talk about. If you're working, please make sure that your communication is through email for documentation purpose. If they give you tax, you know, make sure that you give report. I don't know how your own place of work, how other people's place of work, my own place of work, the communication is basically through emails. And just for documentation purpose, you know, always check your mails, always reply through mail. Even if you're going to be booking appointments, which I'm going to be talking about also, you know, mail, you have to be someone that has to be checking your mail all the time. Here is mail. They like, you know, have conversations through emails or calls. Do you get it? So check your mails is very, very important. Make sure that you keep conversations professional, and if you want to like take it outside of work, you know, don't mix both together. That's what I actually want to explain. Also, another thing I also like to talk about is, please use your insurance. I'm begging you. You've paid for it, especially if you're a student. I'm talking to students now. Use your insurance, your dental insurance, your vision insurance. Use your insurance. Use it. You paid for it, use it. And if you're also working, your company most likely will have an insurance package for you. Use it. Use it. I've used my insurance for my dental. I've used my insurance for my vision. I'm going to use my insurance for massage. Like, I already look at the coverage of my insurance. I'm not leaving anything. I'm going to use everything. So please and please, if your insurance covers going to the gym, use it. Use it though. Use it and claim it. Do you get it? Because the way the system here is, you know, you can refund some part of the money to you, because there are some fees that they are not fully covered. They will just like take a certain percentage and refund you some. Do you get it? So please use your insurance. And another thing I want to talk about is being able to communicate well. See, you cannot be in Canada and you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to ask for help. You will suffer, you will struggle, you will see shaggy. You have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to ask for help. Learn how to ask for help. Learn how to communicate. Something is not clear to you, ask again. You do not understand, ask again. You are confused, ask again. They are willing to answer your questions. They are willing to answer. You not call them again and ask. You see, that's why after every call, especially if you're meeting with the customer service, is there anything that you like me to help you with? Is a service, because they take feedback very seriously here. So ask, learn how to communicate. Something is not clear to you as a student, ask your lecturer. They will answer you. They will answer you. Coming from someone that is going through that, they will answer you. Also, driving. Please, if you can try, if you know that to drive, try as much as possible to at least have an idea of how driving works before you leave Nigeria. Please and please. Even if you know how to drive, you'll still be tested here because you do driving tests. Do you get it? So please and please try as much as possible to do your driving test. I don't know for other provinces, but there are some provinces that they do not take the international driving license. It's your national driving license they are going to accept. So whichever province that you are going to, find out. Instead of starting all over from square one, you can start from a certain place. So to get your driving license, please and please, if it's going to expire, renew it as soon as possible before you leave. Your driving license is very important, because there are some jobs that you might not get because you do not have a valid driving license. We even put it in the requirements, must have a driving license. It's very, very important. So it's very important that you take your driving test seriously once you come to Canada. Some people will say that it's good for you to take your driving test during snow. Some people say it's during summer. Just know the one that works for you. That is the reason why you should ask questions. Also, certification and skills. Try as much as possible to get all the certifications and the skills that you can get. Now, certification and skills are different. Now, there was a space that I joined recently that was talking about, especially for people that are in tech, don't just focus so much on the certification, because a lot of the companies are going to sponsor. They have not like some of them sponsor, some of this certification, but a lot of them have provisions for your personal development, for your career development. So you don't have to spend so much money, getting certifications still. In fact, one of my friends is a cybersecurity analyst. She a lot of the certification that she has today is a company that sponsored it. So you don't have to waste so much money, but make sure that the ones that are very necessary that you will need to get a job here, please get it. And when it comes to skill, there are so many theories as regards the skill, right? Just get as much skill as you can, learn how to make hair, because here is do it yourself. Oh, I need to pay so much money. Like my hair, my sister has been helping me to relock my hair since I got here. So because it's not like I cannot afford it, but the thing is, the person that even supposed to even help me to lock my hair, I have to travel like 1 hour journey to go and meet the person. It does not make any sense, and I will still pay. So I'm like, auntie, please, let's watch YouTube video. Help me to learn. Come and help me relock my hair. So for people that are like in that field, people that are in hairdressing, try and learn as much as you can, because it's going to be very useful for you. You can make money from it, barbing, making your hair, relocking hair, how to braid, different kinds of braid, how to fix. Please and please, it's because people will get, even myself, I'm already getting tired of locking my hair, but I just don't have the luxury of time yet to make my hair. So people are like that. They don't want to wear wigs, they just want to braid, they want to lock their hair. You make your money. Do you get it? So skills, for guys, electrical work, even for ladies, there's something called women in trades. So if you are someone that you have flair for that, electrical works, plumbing, carpentry, trust me, you are going to go a long way here in Canada. So even if, that's why I said it's okay to start all over. So if you have those skills, anything that your hand can find so that you can learn, please learn it. Cooking, culinary skills, and there are certifications for it here. And last but not the least is have fun. I know that we need to make more money. We need to get shapes. We need to earn more money because of bills. But don't forget to have fun, because even people that are here, the guys that you're working with, they don't joke with their weekends, they don't joke with their summer, they don't joke with their vacation. As much as you want to like pack shit, as much as you want to do a lot of jobs, to cover for bills, right? I understand. I'm not even disputing that. But always also create a time for you to also to ease the tension, to relax and have fun. And some of this in the first series that I talk about, like for people that are working in corporate field, they don't just want your life to just be about work. I also want to see that part of you. Are you interested in sport? Are you interested in hiking? You just want to see that other part, not just work, but they want to see how balanced you are. And lastly, as a believer, please do not forget your relationship with God. Because of the time difference, you will definitely have issues connecting with your church back home online. That is why you need to find a Bible-believing church that you can connect with and enjoy the service with the brethren. And don't forget your devotional life. Don't forget your study. Don't forget your prayer life. Don't forget, evangelizing. don't forget your relationship with God is very, very, very important. And don't forget your confessions. They all work. Confessions work a lot. I hope this helped. And if you have any question, please kindly drop them in the comment section. I will really, really appreciate them. And please share this video. It will mean a lot to me. See you next time. Bye.